What we got here is a 2014 Ram 2500 Mega Cab, blacked out edition. And why do we get this for? This dates back 2014 when we bought her brand new. Her name's Jessi, by the way. Both of our kids were both in tournament ball, baseball, and instead of spending all the money on hotels, because it is travel ball, we went ahead and decided to go, hey, let's go ahead and buy a tow vehicle to pull our 25-foot travel trailer. So that saved us a bunch of money on, hotel expenses.
What were the main things that you've done to this truck?
All right, so where we start? The number one thing that makes any vehicle react or give you that sense of confidence in driving is the suspension. So I like to start off, this vehicle has a Carli King pin top system running the Thurin rear sway bar correction. Again, like I said, running the King 2.5s. This was upgraded from the 2.0 Fox backcountries. That made a world of difference. The track bar, again, from Carli. The steering components in the front, now those are all custom. Those are custom drag link and steering link, really for off-road purposes only, because they are Heim joints, so they got to be serviceable. So I don't advise this to be driven on the street. This runs the PSC power steering, hydro assist ram, and the gearbox that goes with it. The transmission this is now the third transmission that I'm gonna be putting into it, but this basically has a 68 RFE factory, never been touched, never been modified. Yeah, I put the Rev Max coolant bypass or the thermostat bypass on there. As far as gearing goes, the front and rear is, this truck's re-geared to 456s. The rear has a ARB rear locker. Vehicle has limit straps, front and rear, still working on the rear. Where we take this to, I want to save the shocks. That's what it comes down to. These shocks aren't cheap. I really don't want to warranty these or rebuild these any way, shape, form. So limit straps front and rear. No sway bar in the front, still the factory sway bar on the front. We still got the factory radius arms. Hopefully Carli could, give me a little help. throw me a bone, throw some radius arms on here. Onboard air, got the train horns. Multiple renditions of the bumpers. These are all custom made by myself. Made the front bumper, made the rear bumper. The chase rack. This is not a roll bar or a roll cage. All right, and make this very clear. Yes, this helped with the rollover, but this is a chase rack. This is the second rendition of the chase rack for Jessi. The first one was more kind of like I don't know, like a chase or more of an overland type of setup. So I decided to go with something a little simple with a double hoop with just two kickouts, real simple. And it has a bed cage welded to the frame, so the mounts are welded to the frame for rigidity, and then disconnects, roll cage disconnects to separate the cage from the chassis if I were to ever separate the bed cage to the frame. We got Amazon specials in the back, so I'm working my way back. In the front are all Baja designs. Got the LP6s up front on the front bumper. Got two of those. Got a pair of LP4s on the A-pillars. All the wiring has been done by me. Got a switch panel inside to control all the lights, all the necessary things to operate all the auxiliary or all the accessories on anything aftermarket on this vehicle. Down to the to the train horn. Oh, and I don't want to forget, we've got the Trail Ready 17s. Finally, this originally had the 18-inch methods. This currently now has the forged real beadlock TR 17 Trail Ready wheels. Exact model, I don't know. I just thought these were cool and picked them up. These have the Toyo MT 37s by 13.5 by 17. Now, let me elaborate how much of 1 inch makes. 1 inch makes a big difference. This used to have 18-inch methods, the NVs, I believe. Now I went down with a smaller wheel, down to a 17. Boy, going through those whoops over at King of the Hammers made a huge difference. It saved on my back. That was the number one thing I could speak of. Just having more sidewall just added to the comfort to the whole build, right? When you're out in the off-road world, I mean, when you're out in the dirt, it's unpredictable. So having these size, aired right, I air them down to, I think I air them down to 20, when we're out in the desert. That made a world difference. So that's pretty much it. So you don't see it here, but I keep double spares in the back. It helps with the weight distribution. It helps with, just the dynamics of the truck. Yeah, that's it. So anything more? Do you have any questions? Why did I name her Jessi? That's a great question. As you all know, or once you guys get to know me, I like naming on my vehicles. It's kind of sentimental. I get grown attached. I get very attached to my vehicles. So I figured give them a name, give them a personality, give them a soul, right? I just like her name, it's like her name, just like Jessi, Jessica. So there's really no backstory behind that, just like the name. Her name's Jessi. Maybe because Jessi Combs, may she rest in peace. Yeah, that's about it.
Where's the car at its current state?
Jessi, where her current state, as you can see, she's sitting sad right now. I got fenders, as you can see, it's really the right side that's damaged. So fenders are in. So front and rear fenders from Fiberworks are here. It's been here for quite some time. The cab, well, the cab is it's like finding a needle in a haystack. It's a mega cab. So a mega cab it's not a rare breed, but you're not going to find these just sitting around at a junkyard. You got to basically buy the whole vehicle. You got to buy the whole truck. So I've been eyeing. I got my feelers out. I got my people looking out on the auctions for some wrecked front end damage or rear end damage on some mega cabs. For this particular year, I think I could go from 2014 to 2019, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but those are the range of years I'm looking for. I don't care about the color. You could always get painted, but I need a mega cab because there's other things I need. May need the front seats. I don't know. Believe it or not, the front airbags weren't deployed. It was only the front seat bags, actual front seat bags that were deployed, and the A to B pillar to B pillar airbags were deployed. And that's a story for another time, what happened at King of the Hammers.
What are your future plans for this build?
Future plans. The future plans for this build, make her more capable. The immediate goal is to get her back on the road, get her back on the dirt. Once she's back on the dirt, I want her to be more capable than she was before, because this will be her version 4. So this is version 4. So she's at currently version 3. So version 4 is going to consist of fenders. Besides all the damage, she'll have a new cab, or have a repaired cab, but fenders and we might be upgrading her to, instead of 2.5 kings, she'll be upgraded to 3.0s. That's justifiable because these did get really hot over at King of the Hammers, where we take it to at those speeds. These shots get pretty hot. Bumpers, since I fabricate, I get bored real fast. So, bumpers will be a constant thing. I'm always going to be, making new ones, right? Chase racks. I'm going to be changing out chase racks. So this is the second rendition. That's the first rendition of the front bumper. That is the second bumper this truck has had. That's it. Just make it more capable, because there will be a possibility that she may be retired from actually, doing fun stuff. I just want to make her capable, or have her, just make her capable to do whatever, if all my projects are tied up, I could just jump in Jessi, take her down to Hollister, take her down to King of the Hammers, wherever, and she'll just be more than capable of, doing what I do. If that's, and I'm really looking at buying a tow vehicle. And that tow vehicle is, it's common knowledge that I do want to get another dually, 3500 dually. It's what I had before, and I really want another one. So everything's still up in the air. And that's where you guys, could go, follow this journey. We'll see where this goes.
What does this truck mean to you?
What Jessi means to me is, it reminds me of my kids. I can speak for my wife. This is both of our vehicles. This is our family vehicle. It reminds me of our family. When we did baseball, when we go out on family trips, going out to Tahoe, going out to the snow, we'd have a good old time. She was 100% reliable. So that's the number one thing. Number two would be Jessi was, or it's still my guinea pig on my, building my fabrication skills. She definitely brought my fabrication skills up to par. So family, and she taught me a lot about being a fabricator.
Any notes that you want to
I'd like to add that I would possibly, when this is done, right? When this is done, I'm not emotionally attached to the point where I'll never get rid of her. But there's a price for everything. I also have an idea of maybe she might be a giveaway. So we might do a giveaway in the future. So we'll see. It's just things I'm popping off. I'm just things that's popping up in my head. That's pretty much it. All right, guys. So told you about Jessi. Told you about a little bit about me, about my family, what we used to do with Jessi, and hopefully the future plans. I got a strong team to do the video stuff. I'm proud to have that. Proud to have having toys like this. She's at the end of the day, she's a toy, with many more toys to come. So till then, guys, love it, live it, race it.